P10. Lucky Kerr, great to see him in the European Series. He goes from P11. Ericsson is alongside P12. Martialetti from P13 and Hamdi from P14.
بص حطينا علم مصر هنا اهو. تمام. وايه تاني بيقول لك ممكن نحط واحد هنا برضه. حط يا باشا.
بس بقى ازاي؟ خليني نبص كده على حاجه. كده
هيبقى هنا.
Look the best tool for applying.
زاوية ايوه كده. عشان كده.
مع ايجيبت. ده بتاع فيزيت ايجيبت ده.
This is the best tool for applying.
Yes, right?
Card of the Automobil Club de Monaco.
Motorsport interest at all, and lots of people have come to join this fantastic weekend of racing. As we could just see the Hanno Laskovski car moving out of our picture there. He goes from P3 in class for Emil Frey, and our camera making its way down the grid, as you can see, in the cars, these wonderful 488 Challenge Evos lined up, ready to do battle in this 30-minute sprint race, the back end of the number 3 car of Max Mugelli. We are ready to go racing in Spain.
Okay, getting ready, huh? From now the narration will switch to English.
فولفيو هيمسك او روبن هيمسك الانستجرام دلوقتي. Good luck, Camille. First race.
Yes, first race. We're all cheering for Hamdi's first race. Wow, what an emotion to be a Ferrari driver, guys. Now, the last touches, guys, the last things. The gloves, as you can see, and the seatbelt. Someone is helping. Right here. Trying to put the volume up. Yalla ya Hamdi. Comes, guys. Here he comes. Oh, mamma mia.
Well, 1 and 2 may have jostled for positions very early on then. Let's see if race control takes a look at that start as they head down into turn number 1. Alicia Dono with the inside line, Franz Engstler on the outside.
9 minutes remaining, and there is another battle, and that's once again the drivers of Del Favero and Hamdi, who we've seen before, and they're very, very close, and you can see how the gap is seesawing. And this is for P7 and 8 in the M's. But don't tell that to the drivers, because they'll be fighting for every little bit of position.
I have to say, I'm so impressed with Thomas Fleming. I'm so impressed with Alicia O'Donnell. Alicia O'Donnell, of course, driving for Radici Automobili. And, I mean, you know, he showed his prowess in qualifying, Nico. There's no question about that. And he's just been able to convert that into a fantastic pace on track as well. There you can see the number 12 car going through. That is the car that's driven by Gianmarco Martialetti, who's currently running P9 in the Trofeo Pirelli AM category. That's for sure. As the cars settle down there into the second sector and heading towards the third sector, as I say, is just the opening lap. Now you can see that Alicia O'Donnell is just beginning to stretch his legs a little bit away from Franz Engstler. Max Mugelli needs to get...
Franz Engstler is out of position in terms of being among the Pirelli drivers, but certainly not in terms of his pace and his route to bumper. This will be for 2 of the podium positions potentially.
Early corners of this lap, and he did that very, very well. And there is Philippe Brett.
I'm sorry.
That's Mohamed Hamdi, and Mohamed Hamdi is under some pressure now from the hard-charging James Owen, and Del Favero is right behind as well, and then it's Martialetti in that mix as well. This is the battle for going on for P6 in Trofeo Pirelli AM, and what a battle that is shaping up to be.
Indeed, and James Owen, as we said, he lost quite a few positions at the start and now trying to come back, but again, has to have his eyes also in the rear view mirror.
Absolutely, he's got Manuel Reuter as team boss, and he's got his son Luca Engstler as team bottom kicker as well. So he really doesn't need the motivation to go to be truthful with you. I mean, Franz Engstler has got a rich heritage of racing success. and it just proves how competitive and how important the Ferrari Challenge is. So we're watching Del Favero and Hamdi as this you certainly described as one of those battles that's been going on and on and on. And you can see from our timing screen that Nicolo Rossi has got past Lucky Kira. That was another battle that was going on for much of the race. So Nicolo Rossi, who we certainly were very favourable in terms of our comments of Nicolo Rossi last year. He was such an improved driver, Nico, and that improvement clearly is continuing.
Yeah, definitely. Took his first podium, which was a win directly at Budapest last year, and I think the entire paddock was very happy for him because
such a nice guy. Yeah,
and he'd been working on his racecraft, so he really felt like that was really deserved because it was nothing like a fluke whatsoever.
Incidentally, I'm just seeing that there's a time penalty that is going to be issued for James Owen. That's for track limit excursions, and a drive-through penalty for car number 27, which is Dennis DiMarco. Is that not a repeat of the same? Surely he hasn't got another one.
I don't think so, but I'm not quite sure. I did see it disappear from my timing screen, but we'll find out. And in any event,
the funny thing is, we have seen in the past when a driver has come out through serving a drive-through penalty, they've crossed the white line and they've immediately got another one. But we didn't see that, so it is conjecture on our part at the moment, so it might not be right.
Well, we'll find out. In any event, Dennis DiMarco's race, he's already at the bottom of the Pirelli driver, so not going to change the outcome of the race significantly.
Well, he has just come into the pit lane, Nico.
Oh, well, then there is something to that, probably. Szymon Ladniak and Max Mugelli, one of the closest battles, aside from the one that we're seeing, half a second apart. And remember, this is for...
And that was pressure and pressure alone that sent the Mohammed Hamdi car around. There was no contact between the two of them. It was the pressure had been maintained, and eventually it paid off, Nico.
Well, yeah, certainly did for Del Favero, who inherits almost that P7 now, and let's have a look at that. You can just see
the car gets out of shape going into the turn. It wasn't the optimum line. The back end looks at a good avoidance there by Danilo, to be fair. Not a win in Trofeo Pirelli Am. Look this way, 17 points for Franz Hensler, Philippe Brett on 12, and Nicolo Rossi on 10 points. The top 8 you can see on the...
Bravo! Bravo! Vai, Hamdi!